So, thank you so much, Dr. AABIDA, for calling me here to share some of views, some of the thoughts which I have learned and still learning. Because learning, we know, it's a process. It's keep happening for your complete life cycle. Every time you learn, you can learn from anyone, your small people, your colleagues, everyone you can learn, anything you can learn. So it's happening through the complete life. So I'm also in the learning phase. So here what we are discussing, this is a very, very wonderful, interesting topic. I hope we are all students and entrepreneurs here. Everyone there, whether postgraduate or doctorate, PhD students. And anyone entrepreneur here?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. क्या करते हैं?
So I'm wanting to start a business with our staple crop in Ladakh, that's barley, and some other products in there.
Millet.
Yes, sir.
So we have another session for millet also.
Yes.
At 2 we'll discuss about millet also. So we'll talk about customer perception is the opinion, feeling, beliefs customer have in a brand. Right? दूध का जो ब्रांड है, सुबह सुबह मॉर्निंग में यू टेक मिल्क फॉर द टी और कंज्यूमर द मिल्क, कौन सा ब्रांड पीते हैं?
सर या तो लोकली पीते हैं सर।
हाँ? हम पीते हैं।
सर लोकली पीते हैं सर।
या फ्रेश कहीं कोई डेयरी है वहाँ से ले लेते हैं। Which you prefer? You prefer fresh or you prefer some brand or you prefer some local brand which is the, what is your preference?
Fresh.
You prefer fresh. Right? This is your perception. So when you are buying fresh milk, you are sure that this is pure. I'm not sure what the packed milk is there. So this is your perception. But simultaneously, if someone else is there, if you know about the food, you said Amul is a good brand. It is across country, and I trust on the brand because I know the milk requirement will be very hygienic, the processing activity will be very good, and I can trust on the brand. So I buy Amul, or buy Mother Dairy, or buy Patanjali, or whatever. So brand play a role of perception, opinions, and beliefs. When you continuously use a brand and you are satisfied about that brand, then you form a belief, yes, this is the brand which gets me connected to my health, to my image, and I feel satisfaction about consuming that brand. So this is the brand power. And brand is like a child which grow like very small child and then develop into a very young youth. And so all those entrepreneurs, you have to take care of your brand very sensibly, very effectively, very emotionally. Right? It is like raising a child. It is like developing a child. So छोटे बच्चे को जैसे हम बड़े प्यार के साथ, बड़ी emotions के साथ निकालते हैं, so this is the same happens with your brand. So build up the customer's loyalty. Loyalty क्या होती है customer की? When you buy again and again. You go to the market, again buy. मुझे यही वाला चाहिए. मुझे लेस का चिप्स चाहिए. मुझे कैडबरीज का चॉकलेट चाहिए. मुझे नेस्ले का ये चाहिए. So that goes in your mind. So there are ways and means how the brand perception takes place, and the companies are doing a lot of research, consumers research on this to make that image on you. So they continuously make you feel that whatever you are buying, the buying is a right choice, it's a correct choice, and you are happy about it. So this is what happens. So this will keep the retention as well as the brand reputation and awareness. So when consumer is happy about taking the brand, so he will retain it, he will continue buying it. How that this is the journey. Consumer trust in develop innovative food products or food production technology can enhance acceptance and adoption of them. बहुत important है innovation food में. when we innovate some food, how do you feel? What is the role of innovation? What innovation can be done? Anyone? See, I would like to have your communication in between. See, communication is always when we have two-side communication. Yeah. So kindly share your thoughts, your whatever question comes in your mind, so we can share and we can discuss on it. So think it like a discussion platform rather than giving lecture or listening to the lecture. So feel free and comfortable. Right? So innovation, when we innovate food, a different food, any food can be innovated to a different stages. You can innovate food which is like the children. You can innovate same food which is like the youth, and you can innovate same food which is like the older generation. Same food but different cooking, different innovation, different combination, and you can come to the whole complete generation. So this is what called innovation. A new product development. There is an NPD process you all know. Right? When we go to the NPD process, we innovate new things, we develop, then we do market survey, then we do consumer survey, then we produce and sell in the market. The success of innovation in the food industry mainly depends on customer involvement in the process. आप कुछ भी बना लें, आप सोचे मैंने तो बहुत अच्छा प्रोडक्ट बना दिया and you are very happy about it, but अगर consumer को पसंद नहीं आया, so what is the point in making that product? Is there any point? There is no point in making any product. So first of all, the consumer, the customer which are there, you need to satisfy them. You need to have a pre-market survey. If I am making a product, like we are launching some product, so we have a genuine market survey for that product, how they feel it, how's the taste, how's the feeling, how's the touch. So when you buy, so everyone will buy it or not. So this is called market survey that we do. Consumer needs and expectation are essential for sustainable food innovation, which improve the process effectiveness. So we have always to be consumer centric, consumer specific. Whatever we are making, that has to be consumer centric. So in food innovation, we go to the product innovation first. Then we have food security, consumer input, and research and development. There are the stages for the food innovation. What food firms are doing? They take social, environmental data which points to future changes in consumer needs and preference, can more effectively develop products with longer PLC, and in the way make their NPT more profitable. So what they do, they observe the social environment, climate, they understand where the customer are going. I'll give you the example of frozen food. Right? 20 years back or 30 years back or still today, some of the people, they really do not know what is frozen food. Might be some of you also. They may not be liking consuming frozen food. They said, कोई कहता है इसमें preservative है, कोई कहता है इसमें processed है, इसमें nutrition चले जाते हैं. So these are different perception about frozen food. But actually क्या ऐसा है? How many of you support this? ऐसा है? Frozen food is safe or not?
Safe, sir.
It's a safe. Right? Do you all know frozen food is next to natural food, right? Because there is no added chemicals to it, there's no added colors to it, there's no added preservative to it. But because of India culture, see, it's very popular in US, in Western countries, very popular, but still in India, it's taboo. People prefer fresh food. So this is what the culture changes, and slowly it builds up and people accept the culture. So what is PLC? The life cycle of the product, you call it. So how many years this product will carry on? You are aware that what the companies are doing. They make, after every 4 or 5 years, they make a packaging change of the product. Product is same, ingredient is same, but they call it new. कभी ऐसे सुना टीवी में new, surf excel new, anything new. So they add something new to it, whether it is packaging, whether it is display, whether it is design, whether the quality of the product, they brief like they are giving something different to the consumer. So this is what called life cycle. So they increase the product life cycle. Otherwise, people just get bored of the product and then they try some different brand and they will go to some different innovative brand. So companies do a lot of research and development on this activity. Food security, like consumer input will take first. New lifestyles, higher income group. As you know, the husband and wife are working. We have huge disposable income now in India. So people try different innovation and different products. So they create better consumer awareness and increasing demand of product, year-round supply of innovative products. So we want to try now. Otherwise, आज से 30 years back, 20 साल पहले हमारे parents जब थे, तब हम सिर्फ अपनी needs को लेते थे. Like we buy wheat, we buy rice, we buy दाल जो हमारी जरूरत है. But because we have good purchasing power, we have good resources, we want to try different brands. We want to try whatever innovations are coming in the market in food industry. Any innovative product you recently had? Any of you? Something different which you have not tried? Any of you?
Yes sir. Muesli जो
What?
Muesli sir.
Muesli. Okay.
Muesli.
Muesli. Or anyone else? Any innovative product? You said, I just want to try, pick up. This is something new. I have not taken. I want to pick up. No?
Actually, we had done R&D on the millets
Okay.
recently, so we developed a product.
So you tried some millet product.
Yes.
चिक्की खाई किसी ने चिक्की?
Yes.
हाँ? एनर्जी बार,
Yes.
योगा बार, खाया किसी ने?
Yes, sir.
तो पहले भी होता था, लेकिन उसका नाम बदल दिया. अब उसको एनर्जी बार बोला, है ना? वो जब तक चिक्की थी, तब तक एक डिफरेंट शेप में थी, 5 रुपए की मिलती थी. जब वो एनर्जी बार हो गई, वो 50 रुपए में हो गई. ऐसा कुछ हो गई. This is called innovation. So food security. Food innovation opened the door to the accessibility of food worldwide. One of the main objectives of food industry is to provide safe, adequate, sustainable food to all citizens of the nation, and innovation contribute to this. So we, as my previous speaker was telling you, he said, we have to be very safe about food product. So if the product is safe, then we have the surety we are consuming the right product. So we understand, because whatever we are eating, we are consuming as a food that is going to build up our body, build up our health. So we have to be very now the recent development in this food processing segment is, which is happening globally, including India, is the introduction of clean label. Have you heard of clean label? Anyone of you? Clean label? No? No? This is the new trend which is coming to the business of food industry now. They want to produce, they want to emphasize on clean label. Clean label is a label which has no color, no preservative, natural, no chemical process. It is absolutely safe. This is related to the food safety. So people who are producing food product with a clean label, they have higher probability to expand their product in international market, globally. The consumer want, now I want to have clean label. Even in Europe, the grading system is already started. If you have a clean product, clean label product, you are graded differently. And if you are adding color, preservative and whatnot to your product, they are graded differently. So this is happening. They also tried to do in India, but they have not got still the permission because हमारे यहाँ तो क्या होता है वो कुछ different ही होता है ना. Still we will take some time to introduce these kind of products, but clean label is a very fast approach which has come to the market. So all entrepreneurs, whenever whatever you are feeling, any one of you can have your own business. So always ensure for the clean label product. Don't use preservative. Try to use natural colors to the product, whatever happening in the market.
So is it like kind of similar to vegan products?
Vegan is also a new innovation. Yeah. See, we can't say vegan is clean. We can't always say that. But vegan, this is again a theory. I would say vegan is again an innovation, something different. So they want to do something different. So they have built up a community, vegan community. So they will not see. But see, I've got my different opinions about vegan food. Everyone has got different. They say milk is not good. But from ancient time, we take milk. Right from our birth, the first we take the mother milk. Right? So we have a different opinion about milk. And they say dairy is bad. So there are always conflict and discussions about it. But yes, in the world, this is a different innovation happening, and a new vegan community is happening. And again, if you see the prices of vegan product, they are very high. So that is for the upper segment. It is very good for the business community. It is very good for the entrepreneur's thought process. So this is how you innovate. This is how you put premium to the product. This is what happens. So research and innovation combine scientific expertise, product development research, and behavior studies to develop useful concept. So why do we innovate food? We discussed already. Innovation definition refer to the development of new food processes, product and services that significantly contribute to the industry productivity and market choices. A food innovator focuses on finding more ways to make food service and manufacturing more accurate, safe and sustainable. When we take these three, your food, manufacturing, your product is more accurate, your process is good, safe and sustainable. This is very important. It has to be sustained. See, you make something big, but if it is not selling, if it is not sustainable, there will not be any point of putting so much of capital to this industry, and we will not survive. So it's sustainable. Innovation target towards process often aim to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of operations. So whatever we are making, the process should be very effective, very smooth. Innovation also addresses issue of negative environmental impacts that significantly affect food security. This is also very important. Innovation is a vital part of the industry. It addresses consumer demands and allows business to become more competitive. So, as soon as a lot of money fluctuates in the market, the more entrepreneurs goes, so competition also arises. If you are making something, like we say, there are a lot of startup things happening now. So everyone, government is supporting left and right to this startup. So there are many startups which do it. But do we know how many startups are actually getting success? Anyone? Any idea? If 100 startups are started, how many are successful?
Maybe 5%.
2%. 98% closes within 5 years. This is what the data came. Right? So you have to be very conscious. You have to be very particular about how things move. So what you are making exactly. So what is consumer perception? Consumer perception is their thoughts. क्या सोचते हैं? emotions which play a very, very big role. Just give me an example of any emotional connect to the food. Any food which is emotionally connected. Anyone of you? Any food, any product which is getting connected to your emotions.
राजमा चावल सर, राजमा चावल,
आइसक्रीम,
राजमा चावल।
अच्छा चलो, एक ऐड जब आता है टीवी पे, कैडबरीज, देखा आपने अमिताभ बच्चन का, कुछ मीठा हो रहा है, और योर love to your chocolate, or you are giving chocolate to your friend. So how you connect it to the product, how the advertisement impact your brain. So that is called emotions. These flowers, they just presented in very nice manner. This is what emotional connect. So this is what emotions, when you have emotions to the product, so then your mind say you buy this product. This is very, very scientific. There are a lot of research happening on this. So they make impact of the product to your mind and they force your mind to buy that product. You talk about Pepsi and Coke. You know about Pepsi and Coke? Two large giants globally. Product में क्या है? क्या है? Sugar?
Lots of sugar and carbonated.
CO2?
कार्बोनेट वाटर
Water? कितने का होगा? What do you think? What is the cost of one bottle of Thumbs Up or Coke or Pepsi? Very small. Negligible cost. It's like 13-14 डिग्री 12 डिग्री का सिरप होता होगा, उसमें थोड़ा सा एसिड होता होगा, थोड़ा फ्लेवर होता होगा. That is what they. But their presence, their expenses on advertisement is $1 billion. Views. What they do? They emotionally connect, emotionally pressurize you to buy their product by giving a lot of advertisements. वो किसी ने देखा एक वो डर के आगे जीत है, माउंटेन ड्यू. अब माउंटेन ड्यू से तो किसी को बहुत प्यार नहीं है, लेकिन उस एडवर्टाइजमेंट से प्यार है. कौन है? Who's the guy? टाइगर खान है कौन? ऋतिक रोशन. Right? So when you see ऋतिक रोशन डर के आगे जीत है, that induce your brain to buy that mountain dew. So this is what happened. इनकी स्ट्रेटेजी है पेप्सी और कोक की कि हर 100 मीटर पे, 100 मीटर पे, when you walk, when you go, you should display the brand. When you go to the market, आपको अगर कभी ध्यान से देखो, हर 100 मीटर पे आपको पेप्सी कोक का कहीं बोर्ड, कहीं होर्डिंग, कहीं बॉटल, कहीं क्रेट नजर आ जाएगा. So it should not go out of your mind. When you see completely, the other speaker said, when you do about food safety, he said, when you are doing food safety repeatedly, it becomes culture. So the Coke and Pepsi, they have their advertisement way in such a manner, it connects to your mind, and every time when you see the ad, you say, this is a part of my culture, I have to drink it. अगर नहीं करूँगा तो फिर मुझे कहीं ना कहीं प्रॉब्लम. It's become a status symbol also. खाने के साथ मुझे कोक पीना ही पीना है. It happens. So this is what? Perception. The perception process includes sensing customer physical senses, meaning what they see, what they touch, taste, hear, feel related to the product or service. We discussed this. Organizing. Customer have a sensory experience. Their mind organize this information based on their value and beliefs. Reacting. क्या reaction आता है? The customer decide to act. They make a purchase or don't buy that. अब वो impact आपके brain पे अगर आया तो आपने buy किया, अगर नहीं आया तो shelf में पड़ा हुआ है. so that 98% startup closes. आप ताजमहल बना दो, लेकिन इसको खरीदने वाला तो चाहिए ना. There should be a customer to buy your feelings, to buy your product. So it is not you have made a great product, but you have to sell it. Selling is again a different proportion, a different thing, which needs marketing. So, all of you, what is the difference between selling and marketing? Sales and marketing? Or do you think this is the same subject? Generally, this term is called as sales and marketing. But do you think they are both are same? Yes or no?
Marketing is where you promote your products to the targeted demographic. Where you find what kind of demographic you're targeting and promote your product to that particular market. Instead, sales would be like just you're putting a shop and just trying to sell it, but not targeting any particular demographic.
Wonderful. See, these are two different things. Very different things. When you talk about sales, very good. Sales is, you have a target, you have a market, there are 5 shops which buy your product. So they say, I am placing my product to those shops. आपने एक product बनाया और आपने maybe the Srinagar, you target about 1,000 shops in Srinagar to place your product there for the customer. Okay. And you negotiated with the shopkeeper or the distributor or the retailer. I'll give you 20%, 25%, 30% margin out of it. You sell this product to the people and you get your margin and cost. So this is what happened as sales. अब उस प्रोडक्ट के लिए कस्टमर को लाएगा कौन? कस्टमर शॉप पे आए, शॉप पे तो 50 प्रोडक्ट पड़े हैं, उस 50 में से कस्टमर कौन सा खरीदेगा? दो, there can be two things. Either suggestive selling, shopkeeper say, sir, this is a new product came in the market, buy it, very good, please buy it. So some of you, even me, they trust the local shopkeeper. This is whatever he is saying. Generally, the females play a big role in this. So, because the females are emotional, so when the shopkeeper say, Benji, you just buy, Didi, just buy this. So, say fine, मैं ले जाता हूँ, try कर लेते हैं, बिना सोचे समझे. So, the role of marketing is to bring the customer to the shop and buy that particular brand. जब हम बोलते हैं हमें ये वाला ब्रांड दे दो, लेस का चिप्स दे दो, अंकल चिप्स दे दो, पेप्सी दे दो, कोक दे दो, थम्स अप दे दो. So that is called the marketing strategy. So marketing people, they play with your emotion, they play with your brain, they play with your habits and change your consumption pattern. They change the consumption pattern because of all those activities. Whatever you buy, they just say this is not good. We are much better than this product. Maybe same or inferior, but you keep on buying that. So this is the customer reaction. Then comes the packaging. So packaging is an integral part of the food industry associated with food quality and safety, including shelf life and communication for the marketing perspective. 3 बातें हो सकती हैं packaging में. So why packaging is important? Anyone of you? Attraction. That is marketing perspective. Anyone else? Protection. That is food safety. So when we pack a product, should be hermetically sealed or vacuum pack or any other pack. So that gives you safety. Very good. And communication. One. So when you communicate on your pack, अभी मैंने एक product launch किया. Have you heard? Anyone of you heard of brand tops?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The sauce.
Sauce. So I was there as President Innovation for about a year or so. They are good friends of mine, the owner. So उन्होंने बोला, they hired Kareena Kapoor as a brand ambassador. You know Kareena Kapoor? I think boys know. So Kareena Kapoor Khan, so they brought as a brand ambassador for the tops. अब मुझे बोला as a president innovation, the chairman said, Ms. Mehra, हमें नूडल्स को लॉन्च करना है, 32 करोड़ रुपया ले रही है करीना और एज ए ब्रांड एम्बेसडर। लेकिन हमारे पास प्रोडक्ट ऐसे होने चाहिए जो उसको कनेक्ट करे, और प्रोडक्ट होने चाहिए, हम पैसा तो देना ही है, तो वी वांट टू डेवलप मोर प्रोडक्ट। सो ऐसे अभी बहुत बिकने वाला प्रोडक्ट है नूडल, मैगी। सो मैगी, ऑल ऑफ यू नो, मैगी हैज बिकम एंड यू नो द मैगी जर्नी हाउ स्टार्टेड, एनीवन ऑफ यू? यू आर टू यंग, बट मैं बता सकता हूँ कैसे। एनी आइडिया हाउ दिस मैगी थिंग स्टार्टेड इन इंडिया? कैन हैव अ क्लास? हाउ दिस मैगी एवरीवन टेक्स मैगी समटाइम? कौन कौन नहीं खाता मैगी? है कोई ऐसा? Anyone who has not tasted Maggi till now? सबने खाई होगी। कॉलेज में तो उसके सिवा कुछ मिलता ही नहीं है, है ना? तो घर में भी रात को जब पढ़ रहे हैं या 1 बजे बैठे हैं तो 2 बजे वो कुछ ऐसा होता है, उठाते हैं मैगी लाते हैं और खा लेते हैं। तो जनरली ऑल ऑफ यू आर यंगर, सो कभी-कभी रात को ऐसी फीलिंग आती है मैगी खा लो। बट कैसे मैगी बनी? मैगी इज 10,000 करोड़ बिजनेस, वन प्रोडक्ट मोर देन 10,000, भी तो हो सकता है 15,000 करोड़ हो गया। बनी कैसे? व्हाट दे डिड? एनी आइडिया क्या किया होगा? क्या किया होगा? एनी बिग आइडिया? फील फ्री, कंफर्टेबल, यू आर माय फ्रेंड ना। कोई यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट और प्रोफेसर का नहीं है, बिकॉज आई एम फ्रॉम इंडस्ट्री, मेरा कोई एकेडमिक बैकग्राउंड नहीं है ना, तो फील फ्री, स्माइल, लाफ, बी वेरी वेरी इंटरेक्टिव।
सर चाइना से कुछ लिया होगा?
ये पीछे ये तो आपका एकदम जो ये लैपटॉप है ना, वो इतना ऊंचा है कि वो शक्ल ही नहीं दिखाई देती, तो छुप जाते हैं। आप आ गए? अच्छा ठीक है, मतलब दिखने चाहिए ना आपको, आप सोना नहीं पीछे बैठ गया, मतलब इतना मैं बोर नहीं करूँगा कि सो जाऊँ। सो मैगी जब बनी, when मैगी was introduced by Nestle, ये लोग गए स्कूलों में बच्चों के पास, इनको ये पता था कि हमारा जो कंज्यूमर कौन है, हमारा कंज्यूमर बच्चा। उनके मार्केट रिसर्च ने एस्टेब्लिश कर दिया कि ये प्रोडक्ट अगर आप बच्चों को दोगे, बच्चे ऐसे जो हैं कि अगर बच्चे किसी भी प्रोडक्ट के लिए कहेंगे तो कोई पेरेंट उनको ना नहीं कह सकता। अगर कोई बच्चा अपने पेरेंट्स को बोलेगा मुझे ये खाना है, तो एटलीस्ट इंडियन कंज्यूमर ना नहीं कह सकता। इंडियन पेरेंट तो ऐसे हैं, वो दे आर वेल इमोशनली कनेक्टेड टू देयर चिल्ड्रन। तो बच्चे ने अगर कुछ भी बोलना है, देन यू हैव टू कंप्लीट दैट, दिस इज व्हाट इमोशनल। तो दे वेंट टू द ऑल स्कूल्स और वहाँ फ्री बच्चों को मैगी खिलानी शुरू कर दी, फ्री, एब्सोल्युटली फ्री। कैंटीन में जाते थे, वहाँ बनाते थे, खिलाते थे। 2 साल उन लोगों ने काम किया। They spent crores of rupees on free demonstration, free sampling of मैगी। हमारे देश की कल्चर नहीं थी मैगी, पहले कुछ नहीं था, हम खाते भी नहीं थे, नूडल में पता भी नहीं था। आदत कर गई, खाना शुरू कर दिया, फूड हैबिट में आ गई। उसके बाद शुरू में किया उन्होंने 2 मिनट्स मैगी, 2 मिनट्स, वन कंसेप्ट, कन्वीनियंस। 2 मिनट में टाइम नहीं है तो मील बना लो, लगते 10 मिनट ही है बनाने में। कोई बना सकता है 2 मिनट में? कॉन्सेप्ट मिल गया, तो पानी डालो, बनाओ, मसाला डालो, 10 मिनट लग जाते हैं। That is what convenience connect to the consumer. अब जो वर्किंग लेडीज हैं उनको ये लगा बड़ा आसान था, 2 मिनट तो लगना है, ले आओ, sure. So with this journey, it has become a 10,000 crore brand today. Big brand, only man. So मुझे जब टास्क मिला ये कि we have to make this product, we have to take some of this market share, तो क्या करें? There are different ways, अलग-अलग तरीके थे लोगों के, ये बना लो, कुछ नया फ्लेवर कर लो, कुछ और कर लो, कुछ इनोवेशन कर लो. So I told the chairman, see, what is your target? What do you want? You want something new, or you want some cash flow? पैसा कमाना आपका उद्देश्य है कि आप ये चाहते हो मैं कुछ नया करूं. मतलब मेरा पैसा कमाना उद्देश्य, मुझे कुछ ज़्यादा इनोवेशन नहीं करना. मुझे तो उसका अगर 0.001% मार्केट शेयर भी मिल जाए, 100 करोड़ रुपया भी मिल जाए, उससे साल का टर्नओवर, आई एम हैप्पी. This is what the objective of the chairman. Then what you do? You replicate Maggie. मैंने कहा okay, I'll do this for you. सबसे ज़्यादा बिकता है कौन सा फ्लेवर मैगी का? हाँ? मैगी कौन सा सबसे ज़्यादा बिकता है? Yippee is IT. मसाला. मैगी का जो सबसे ज़्यादा वेरिएंट बिकता है, that is what मसाला. वो करीब 80% सेल है मसाला. बाकी टमाटो, बाकी मंचूरियन और वो सब जो फ्लेवर्स हैं वो बहुत थोड़ा है. मैगी मसाला इज द फेवरेट, इंडियन मैजिक मसाला. किया, it took around 4-5 months to match. We cracked that मैगी मसाला फ्लेवर. इस पूरे प्रोसेस में मेरा 4 किलो वजन बढ़ गया मैगी नूडल्स खाते. Thousands of samples we tried, all those companies they brought some masala, we added, then added taste, did like all ticklings. Then at last we close to Maggi. Then we created Maggi. And we copied exactly yellow pack of Maggi. So when there's a Tops brand here and Maggi brand here, you can't differentiate. This is not Maggi. Exactly same. Here and there slight changes. And when you go to the market and offer more discount or more margin to retailer, जो बच्चा ज़्यादा मैगी देना उसने टॉप्स बोला दिया. उसने बोला मैगी देना because the taste is same. There is no difference in taste. पीछे से कंज्यूमर को शॉपकीपर बना रहा है तो उसने उसको सस्ता मिल रहा है तो उसने मैगी नहीं दिया, ये दे दिया. And they immediately started selling their product across, even in JNK it is visible. Last month I was in Paris, I saw that Tops product was there. So they made a sale of 5 crore per month immediately, which is now about 10 crore per month, and 100 crore they are getting from within 1 year. With this. So this is what called your imagination and what you need. अगर वो नहीं करते आपको क्या चाहिए था, तो उसका चेयरमैन का विजन था बड़ा क्लियर था. मुझे 100 करोड़ इस प्रोडक्ट से लेना है, कोई इनोवेशन नहीं करना, मैगी को कॉपी मारना है. हो गया. 10,000 करोड़ में 100 करोड़ कितना परसेंट हुआ? मैथमेटिक्स, एनी मैथमेटिक्स?
So 1%.
1%. Lesser than that. 10,000 करोड़ में हाँ 1%. 1% मार्केट शेयर दिया, बट उनके टर्नओवर पे 20% इंक्रीज हुआ. This is what this is out of context, but because you are going to become an entrepreneur or you want to have a different journey, I just wanted this is the real time example of what happens. Any question? No? So consumer perception has influences on packaging material, rightly said. Give the food safety, communication, safety of the product. With the progress of applied technology in the food sector, sustainable packaging has been emerging in response to the consumer preference and environmental obligations. Plastic, biodegradable. हमने सभी ने ये have you heard of this word?
Yes.
Biodegradable. Kindly, please. You have to be at one place, either on a mobile or here. You are here? So more focused on their health, trends suggest family have turned their focus on fresh, natural food derived from local growers, and consumers started giving greater credence to sustainable and eco-friendly products. That's what is called willing to switch to different food and beverages brand to meet their newly adopted criteria. What influences customer perception? क्या करता है कस्टमर? थोड़ा हमने डिस्कस किया. Technically, your past experience comes first. Every interaction a customer has with a brand is an opportunity to impact their opinion of the company. Delivering consistently positive experience can build trust between customers and the brand and lead to a loyal customer base. अमूल दूध पीते हैं, मोनी साहब, है ना? अमूल दूध पीते हैं क्योंकि अमूल घर में 10 साल से, 5 साल से, 15 साल से
सर अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया.
अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया, है ना? So again, there's a advertisement connected to you. तो अमूल दूध पीता है. Yeah, we know that Amul is a brand which is a cooperative, which has got a huge potential, started by Dr. Kurian, and Dr. Kurian made this empire, so it is safe to my family, to my health. So when you have this kind of experience. अब अमूल दूध में आ जाए किसी दिन कोई फॉरेन मैटर या मक्खी आ जाए पैकेट के अंदर, तो क्या होगा? हाँ? Suppose you have opened a pack of milk and you get a fly in the milk. Suppose, होता नहीं, होगा नहीं, but अगर हो जाए तो क्या होगा? Bad. Next time when you go to buy Amul milk, that thing is your brain. You say क्या होगा? खरीदो कि नहीं खरीदो? You will have double minded. इसमें मक्खी है, हमेशा याद रखेगा. So, आपके experiences जो है वो आपकी perception को बनाते हैं किसी भी प्रोडक्ट के लिए. तो इसलिए it is very important for the manufacturer, for the entrepreneur कि उसका प्रोडक्ट किसी भी तरह की perception ऐसा ना जाए कि खराब हो जाए. कुछ लोग एक मैंने कम्बुचा ड्रिंक पिया किसी कम्बुचा थाई ड्रिंक और वो इतना बुरा था. इट्स अ फैक्शन नाउ इन पता नहीं यहाँ पहुँचा कि नहीं पहुँचा, बट दिल्ली में और बैंगलोर में, मुंबई में तब फैशन में वो ड्रिंक कितने का? 400 रुपये का, 400 रुपीज़ का. मैंने कहा चलो ट्राई करते हैं, पिया. इट वॉज आई मीन एब्सोल्युटली बैड प्रोडक्ट. यू कांट फिनिश द कंप्लीट बॉटल. दैट वाज सच अ बैड प्रोडक्ट, बट क्रेज में पी रहे हो. तो ऐसा प्रोडक्ट बस एक बार पिया जाता है, दूसरी बार नहीं पिया जाएगा. तो एक बार तो चलेगा लेकिन रिपीट साइकिल नहीं आएगा. प्राइस, कस्टमर इन्फ्लुएंसर से बात कर रहे हैं हम. दैट जेंटलमैन इज स्पीकिंग अगेन. व्हाट्स योर नेम डियर? यू आर लिसनिंग?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
So many of us has got price which influences, which plays a very very big role for, especially for a lower and middle class. Price is very important because Indian have tendency to negotiate. Negotiation is in our culture. जब हम सब्जी लेने भी जाते हैं ना, आलू क्या भाव? 40 रुपए, 35 रुपए लगा लो, बहुत महंगा हुआ है, करते हैं ना. Negotiation is in our plan. We negotiate. Of negotiation. तो प्राइस अगर हमारा अफोर्डेबल होगा, so many consumer prioritize price when choosing between service provider. Prices that are too high or too low may detract from the public perception of the brand. अब आप बताओ, इट्स अ क्वेश्चन टू यू, अगर कोई प्राइस बहुत लो है तो क्या फील आता है? क्वालिटी नहीं होगा। सबसे पहला परसेप्शन, अगर कोई कंपनी कहते हैं ठीक है मैं तो इसको बेचने के लिए अपने प्राइस को लो कर देता हूँ, तो जो समझदार होगा कहते हैं यार ना लो प्राइस, कुछ गड़बड़ तो है, आएगा ना दिमाग में, मन में ऐसा फील आएगा ना। ऐसा क्यों होगा? मान लो आपको कोई चॉकलेट है कैडबरीज से 100 रुपए की और कोई 20 रुपए में ही देने लग जाए, नकली होगा ना। और अगर बहुत हाई है, जैसे मैंने बोला कम्बुचा 400 रुपए का, तो फिर ये क्या है 400 रुपए में तो कोई। तो प्राइस जो है वो ऐसा परसेप्शन है जहां वी नीड बैलेंसिंग। हमारे प्रोडक्ट का प्राइसिंग ऐसा होना चाहिए जो अफोर्डेबल हो, जो हमारे टारगेट ऑडियंस को सेट करता हो। अगर मेरा टारगेट ऑडियंस यूथ है तो मुझे पता होना चाहिए यूथ की पावर, परचेजिंग पावर कितनी है। मेरा टारगेट ऑडियंस अपर क्लास है तो मुझे पता होना चाहिए कि प्राइस मेरी स्ट्रेटेजी क्या है। दिस इज कॉल्ड व्हाट। सो इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट टू इनकॉर्पोरेट स्ट्रेटेजी प्राइसिंग स्ट्रेटेजीज बेस्ड ऑन मार्केट रिसर्च, कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रैक्टिसेस एंड योर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फाइनेंशियल। 10 रुपए मैजिक प्राइस है। आज बहुत सारी कंपनियां अपने प्रोडक्ट को 10 रुपए में बेचती हैं, है ना। पहले 5 रुपए होता था, अभी 10 रुपए इज अ मैजिकल मार्केटिंग टर्म वी कॉल अ मैजिक प्राइस। कि 10 रुपए में कोई भी चीज अगर इंट्रोड्यूस करोगे तो कस्टमर एक बार जरूर बाय करते हैं, बिकॉज पीपल डोंट माइंड स्पेंडिंग 10 रुपीज फॉर अ ट्रायल। तो ये मैजिकल वैल्यूज होती हैं जिसमें मार्जिन कम करते हैं और हम प्राइस को लेते हैं। Then comes to quality. Product quality can influence customer perception of the brand. सबको पता है, एक बार अगर खा के अच्छा लगेगा तो हम रिपीट करेंगे, नहीं अच्छा लगेगा तो हम 50 लोगों को और बोलेंगे। बोलते ना, किसी रेस्टोरेंट में खाना खाया जाके, क्या खाया आपने? गुश्तावा, मिठाई गुश्तावा और रोगन जोश, ठीक है, वो खाया, बहुत अच्छा लगा, तो क्या करते हैं आके? दोस्तों को आके सबसे पहले बताते हैं, फैमिली को आके सबसे पहले बताते हैं। पैसे नहीं दिए उसने आपको, आप 500 रुपये खर्च करके आए, खा के आए और 5000 रुपये की एडवर्टीजमेंट कर दी उसकी। दिस इज व्हाट happens with the consumers. आप फ्री पब्लिसिटी करते हैं, ये जाओ इस शॉप पे जाओ, इस दुकान पे जाओ, बड़ा अच्छा लगा, बट साइमल्टेनियसली अगर अच्छा नहीं लगा, पैसे देके आए तो क्या करते हैं? नेगेटिव पब्लिसिटी। 100 लोगों को बोल दोगे वहाँ बिल्कुल मत जाना। कभी कोई कह भी रहा है ना, बेचारे से गलती भी हो गई होगी ना कभी एक बार ना, वहाँ तो जाना ही नहीं, है ना। So this happens with quality of your product. You have to ensure your quality, your product should always be balancing and connected. Marketing we discussed. Marketing strategy deliver message to the public about what company is, what is the value and why it is better than the competition. This is what the role of marketing is. This is what communication. Consumer को communication कौन करेगा? वो marketing करेगा। Consumer को दुकान तक कौन लाएगा? वो marketing करेगा। Marketing can induce people brains, people choices to take your product. They can force the consumer to buy their product and tell. किस तरीके से मार्केटिंग हो सकती है? लकी ड्रॉ, हमारा प्रोडक्ट खरीदो, उसके अंदर एक स्क्रैच कूपन है, उसको निकालो, थाईलैंड जाओ। ऐसा देखा है कभी? हाँ? तो आधे लोग तो वो स्क्रैच के लिए खरीद लेते हैं, क्या पता अपना चांस भी बन जाए। होता है ना ऐसा? अगेन अ स्ट्रेटेजी। कुछ लोग बोलते हैं 1:1 फ्री। कुछ इस दुनिया में ना फ्री कुछ होता नहीं है। There's no free lunch. बोलते हैं फ्री, एक के साथ एक फ्री, तो आधे लोग तो हमारे है ना द हाउस वाइफ, अच्छा ये एक के साथ एक ये चलो ले लेते हैं, अगर नहीं भी काम पे आएगा ना तो 4 ले लेते हैं, 2 महीने बाद खा लेंगे। दिस इज अगेन मार्केटिंग स्टाइल टू यूज। द ऑडियंस इज रिसीविंग दिस मैसेज फ्रॉम अ रेंज ऑफ मीडिया। सोशल मीडिया आपको पता है आजकल कितना पॉपुलर है, कितना स्ट्रांग है। जितने स्टार्टअप आए हैं वो सब सोशल मीडिया से कनेक्ट होके, सोशल मीडिया फॉर द यंगर जनरेशन इज अ वेरी वेरी बिग। आप फेसबुक पे चल रहे हैं, चलते चलते कुछ ऐड आया, लिंक्डइन पे चल रहे हैं, किसी पे भी चल रहे हैं तो आपको इंड्यूस करता है वो। आपको पता है फेसबुक पे ऐड कैसे करते हैं? आते हैं anyone of you know? कभी सोचा कैसे आते हैं? अपने आप आते हैं?
नहीं सर,
क्या होता है?
एक तो सर माइक्रो जो एप्लीकेशन होती है वो सेंसिटिव माइक्रोफोन्स होती हैं। हम जो एक्टिविटी कर कभी जो काम करते हैं तो वो जो नया टेक्नोलॉजी है वो उसको डिटेक्ट करके वो आप सामने ऐड लाती है। या आप किसी वेबसाइट पे किसी चीज़ को चेक करते होते हैं, वो जो डेटा है वो सोशल मीडिया में जाता है तो वो आपके सामने वो ऐड करता है।
There is a full-fledged sales department in these social media organizers. उनके टारगेट है सेल्स स्ट्रेटेजी, वो भी एक प्रोडक्ट है उनके लिए। आपका प्रोडक्ट बेचना एक प्रोडक्ट है। मानो आपने बोला कि श्रीनगर में ये कौन सा जगह है? दिस इज शालीमार। शालीमार में दिस इज अ पॉपुलेशन ऑफ अबाउट से 50,000 पीपल बस। जो मोबाइल फोन है जिनके पास में, एंड दे आर फेसबुक कस्टमर्स, वो फेसबुक देखते हैं विद दिस एरिया ऑफ 4-5 किलोमीटर्स, 50,000 customers who has got mobile and they are regular customer to the Facebook. They say आपका प्रोडक्ट हम फ्लैश करेंगे दिन में 20 बार। जब भी आप कुछ देख रहे होंगे फेसबुक पे, वो प्रोडक्ट कहीं सामने आ जाएगा और आपको विजिबल होना शुरू हो जाएगा। एंड पर मिनट हर विजिबिलिटी के दे चार्ज। सो यू डिपॉजिट सम मनी इन देयर अकाउंट, और वो जैसे जैसे आपका डिस्प्ले आता रहता है वैसे वैसे वो पैसे कटते रहते हैं। फिर आप दोबारा करोगे, दोबारा चार्ज करोगे, फिर वो दोबारा शुरू हो जाएगा। सो दे हैव अ मार्केटिंग बजट टू पुट योर प्रोडक्ट इन सोशल मीडिया। गूगल करते हैं आप, कोई प्रोडक्ट सबसे ऊपर आता है और कोई नीचे आता है। 50 पेज होते हैं गूगल में, तो कैसे होता है? क्यों आ जाता है पहले?
पेड प्रमोशंस।
पेड प्रमोशंस है ना। यू जस्ट टाइप एनीथिंग एंड समटाइम a different product comes on the top, then second, then third, and then fourth. So these are all techniques which social media connect to. I was talking about recommendations. आगे बढ़े। Recommendation from family members. जा रहे हो मार्केट, पापा ने बोला वो ले आना, वो वाला ब्रांड ले आना। मैं अभी मार्केट जा रहा था एक दिन, My son said, मॉस्किटो का प्लेन था कोई उसका, तो ग्रीन वाला लाना, ब्लू वाला मत लाना, ओडोमॉस लाना, क्रीम लाना, जेल मत लाना। This is what family recommendations. So family, friends, influencers can affect whether person purchase any product or services. This is why investing in strategy to improve customer perception can be worked, leading to the exponential increase in sales and conversion. बहुत बड़ा रोल है। इन्फ्लुएंसर्स हैं, आपको पता है पेड इन्फ्लुएंसर्स होते हैं आजकल। ये जितने एक्टर्स हैं जब ये ऐड करते हैं तो क्या करते हैं? इन्फ्लुएंस ही तो कर रहे हैं। सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं, वो आपके प्रोडक्ट को इन्फ्लुएंस करते हैं, आपको बोलते हैं मैंने खाया, बहुत अच्छा लगा, ऐसा किया वैसा किया। A lot of story they make that influence your purchasing cycle. So the consumer behavior around food innovation and safety. इसको आप अपने आप देख लेना। चार्ट है कैसे हम लोग इंडिविजुअल लेवल से, सोशल लेवल से, फिजिकल लेवल से, डिफरेंट लेवल पे हमारा सोशल कनेक्ट होता है, कैसे फैमिली की फूड प्रैक्टिसेस हैं, हमारे हैबिट्स में क्या है, कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर क्या है, हमारे डाइट्स क्या है। दिस इज अ स्लाइटली थ्योरेटिकल स्लाइड, आप इसको पढ़ेंगे। सो कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर, प्रायोरिटीज एंड एटीट्यूड। टॉप पे परचेज डिसीजन, परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, यूजर एक्सपीरियंस, देखिए ये कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर के साथ चारों तरफ चल रहे हैं, राइट? यू हैव हियर इज द कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर, परफॉर्मेंस, परचेज डिसीजन, यूजर एक्सपीरियंस, ब्रांड लॉयल्टी, इफेक्ट, ब्रांड्स, ये चारों तरफ से चल रहे हैं। We talk about recent innovation in food sector. हम लोग कहते हैं तो क्या innovation हो रहा है? Intelligent packaging, आप में से किसी ने बोला safety के लिए, किसी ने बोला display। So intelligent packaging material is a class of packaging material that can monitor the condition of either the packaged food or food environment inside the package, which includes temperature, pH, etc. Provide this information to the user. So information के लिए क्या है मेरे प्रोडक्ट के अंदर, सब कुछ डिटेल, एफएसएसआई कुछ नॉर्म्स को क्लियर करता है कि ये सब होना चाहिए, न्यूट्रिशन वैल्यू कनेक्ट होना चाहिए, तो ये सब इंटेलिजेंट पैकिंग है। एडवांटेज ऑफ इंटेलिजेंट पैकिंग इज इट्स कंट्रीब्यूशन टू द इंप्रूवमेंट ऑफ एसएप एंड कैसअप सिस्टम एंड हेंस ऑन-साइट डिटेक्शन ऑफ अनसेफ फूड प्रोडक्ट। इसी में दिखाएंगे शुगर, अभी शुगर को करना जरूरी है, और ज़्यादा शुगर है, ज़्यादा फैट है, हाई कोलेस्ट्रॉल है, डाइटरी फाइबर है कि नहीं, ये सब इंफॉर्मेशन कैन ऑल्सो डिसाइड। हालांकि बहुत पतला पतला होता है, वो बिल्कुल उनकी कोशिश होती है, तो अभी there's a new rule also कि आपके पैक के साइज के अकॉर्डिंग उसका जो फॉन्ट साइज है वो भी डिसाइडेड होना चाहिए, है ना? पहले क्या होता था, वो लेंस लगा के भी नहीं दिखता था, व्हाट दे हैव रिटन, बस ब्रांड दिखता था और कुछ एक फोटो दिखती थी एक्चुअली, और कुछ नहीं दिखता था। नाउ रूल्स आर गेटिंग चेंज। This is again a technical CNF hydrogel, though it is not still in India, which can give you the information whether the product is stale or it's a technical point, but it is very popular in European country. They use CNF hydrogel for the freshness of product. Apple में कभी आपने वो देखा, वो जो ethylene absorber लगाते हैं, कोई देखा? Anyone of you?
Yes.
Anyone from horticulture है? All? Everyone? No? तो किसने देखा एप्पल के बॉक्स में एथिलीन ऑब्जर्वर लगाते हुए? So active packaging, antioxidant system, antimicrobial system, scavengers, absorbers, ये CO2 absorb करते हैं, moisture absorb करते हैं, so that fungus नहीं लगे प्रोडक्ट में, fresh produce में। Then indicators, data carriers, sensors. So this is what again about intelligent packaging. So in brief, consumer perception about a product, buying cycle, about innovations. So this is a complete study which is very well required to an entrepreneur, उसको समझना और उसको अपने implement। अगर हम इस तरीके से अपने प्रोडक्ट को साथ कनेक्ट करते हैं, we are well aware about our marketing demand, market forces, our influences, हमारे प्रोडक्ट का प्रोफाइल and differentiation of the product, and again the price competitions, so we can successfully launch our product, we can successfully sell our product. We have a brilliant population in India, and now with the transportation, global market is also very open. Any one of you visited Gulf Food, Dubai? Any chance? If you get a chance, visit that. It happens every year in fair, and product across the world are there, retail product from across the world. You will find a lot of innovation in that food fair. It's a huge show. So every year they display a lot of innovation about food and what is doing in the food process. So whenever you get chance, maybe next years, 5 years, or whenever you are in the job or somewhere, try to visit that country. It's very good.
Innovations and manufacture innovation. Sir, if the manufacture innovation is concerned, is there any positive relationship between between innovation and deterioration of health. As we know that as we come to innovation of food, sir, we need to add some flavonoids or preservatives or colors, artificial colors. So I think it will cost consumers' health to some extent and national economy to some extent. If I am as an entrepreneur, if I make a product, sir, so what are the precautions or measures I should take to make it eco-friendly product, sir?
There are certain products which needs preservation. You can't preserve them like.
Sir, also flavonoids are used nowadays, like artificial flavonoids and
So, as far as your product is approved as per the FSSAI norms, like if you have to add sodium manure to your product, to your drink, then you have to add it. There's no choice. Or you get some different innovation, like if you heard of raw juices, sterilization process, or retort process, or Tetra Pak, where the preservation is not there, you can use them. Otherwise, whatever all these chemicals, colors, stabilizers you are using, that has to be as per norm, and they are scientifically decided that they will not create much harm to the people. So you have to make a balance of it. But more and more emphasis is happening to the clean level now, which are preservative free, which are color free, which are Maggi. Everyone knows there's a preservative there. You can't make these noodles without preservative. You have to add it. But they say it is on the level of monosodium glutamate. MSG. है ना? उसमें लिखा होता है बच्चों के लिए harmful है, मैं नहीं लिख दिया, लेकिन सारे बच्चे ही खाते हैं। तो ये it happens, but your effort should be that I choose the product which are more clean, because you have to see the future. When you start now, you are not making product for the now, for the current situation. You have to make the product looking the consumer behavior perceptions for next 5 years, 10 years. So your product is that much clean, it will get better mileage, it will get better acceptance from the consumer, and your communication also, my product is clean. So that a lot of emphasis is happening on millets. My next interaction will be on millets. We will start by 2 o'clock. So many companies, many people.
Sir, is there any relationship between using
ppm sodium manganate is allowed, so there must be some relationship. Consumption of 50 ppm manganate will not deteriorate to health. That's a study. That's a study. So when they study, scientifically make that study, then they give the limitations. So there is always a connection between scientific study and the chemicals you use, so that they permit. So there is a complete body to it which allows or which keeps your norms like this. But again I said, try to choose your product which are more cleaner, which are more preservative free, because the future is like this. So you just keep in your mind, whatever happening in Western countries, whatever happening there is going to come in India. Maybe next 5 years, 10 years later, but it will come to India. And their behavior, because of the global travel, people travel a lot of more. कोई US में बैठा है, कोई दुबई में बैठा है, कोई कहीं बैठा है, they come to India. So everyone knows what is happening globally. Because information system is very fast now. पहले के टाइम पे पता नहीं चलता था यूरोप में क्या हो रहा है, इंडिया में क्या हो रहा है. There was huge gap. But आज के टाइम पे इतना गैप नहीं है. आपको एकदम पता चलता है कि this is the technology which has come, what they are doing, and what we should adopt. So you have to connect. So certainly there is a connection between this and if you are putting up. Have you, any one of you from farming background? Anyone? कभी खेत को देखा है गेहूं को उगाते हुए? कैसे डालता है यूरिया किसान? देखा है?
सर ये तो और स्टैटिस्टिक्स है.
हाँ?
Most of them belong to the area एरिया जहाँ पे
है ना?
एप्पल
किसी को ये दोस्त को ये पता है कि कितना डालना है मुझे, कितना यूरिया डालना, पेस्टिसाइड रेजिड्यू तो अभी बात ही नहीं हुई।
तो आप मुझसे पूछे कितनी स्प्रेज होती है ऑन एप्पल,
है ना?
हाउ मेनी स्प्रेज?
एन एप्पल अ डे कीप्स द डॉक्टर अवे, तो रोज बहुत चिल्ला चिल्ला के कहते हैं, है ना? सब कहते हैं एन एप्पल अ डे कीप्स द डॉक्टर अवे, मुझे लगता है एन एप्पल अ डे the kind of pesticide now, spray now is getting used on fruits and vegetables both. Is if you get that data, आप खाना छोड़ दोगे. This is what happening in India. This is what where you, the young generation, has to play a role. This is your responsibility as a technical people, as a youth of this country. This is your responsibility to educate people, to educate producers to be in safe conditions. This is your primary role. This is what you can give to this country. Thank you so much.